December and I'm editing the November vlog that you are watching right now, and I genuinely do not know where November went because I think I was extremely stressed. I was feeling I was feeling extremely stupid for various reasons, which surprisingly did not have to do with test grades. Like, I mean, they weren't amazing, not all of them, but they were not that great. But honestly, how the test went did not really factor into why I was feeling awful about myself. I just, for certain reasons, I was just really putting myself down and feeling like I'm not smart enough for this. And I've always kind of thought that if you do STEM, you're smarter than if you do the humanities because of some really messed up logic from when I grew up doing like STEM subjects in India, and you were always praised more if you scored high in math and science. And for me, it was like all the positive reinforcement from having scored really well back then made me think that I will only be perceived as smart if I'm doing those subjects and if I'm doing well. And I never thought that it would come back into my life because I spent most of my 11th and 12th grade getting through that and realizing that there is equal, if not equal, a different kind of importance in the humanities and commerce, and that is, yes, that is definitely equally valuable, but like in a different way. So yeah, I never thought this would come back, but I just feel like because I gravitate more towards my English classes and I'm doing better in that, and just my peers also appreciate that more. It just kind of like went into my head that, I'm not doing that well in econ, and econ is, I mean, I'm okay when it's theory, but when it's math, which is most of econ in college, I really struggle. I really struggle with math. I don't like see the world in numbers. I see it in words. So I think that makes it difficult. But that doesn't reduce my value as an individual just because I choose. By the way, my voice hurts because I have a cold and a cough. But it doesn't reduce my value as an individual just because that's how I am. But for some reasons that I don't really want to talk about, I was feeling like it was, and that was how I was being valued. So it took a lot of effort to get out of that mindset, but I think it kind of did already do the damage in terms of just my confidence. I'm thinking like just daily things, that habits I can inculcate that are gonna make me feel better and just overall help me not get to that point where I get it so into my head. One, wake up for breakfast, and second is have meals with people, not just like take it to my room unless I really need to. Not engage in negative self-talk, whether that is, you know, just ruminating in my head or saying it out loud. Like sometimes, when you're feeling really bad or you get a question wrong, you're like, oh, you're so stupid. None of that. Not anymore. I'm just going cold turkey. We're not doing this anymore. I'm going to make realistic study plans by the day and in the morning instead of at night. And I'm also going to make sure that I have a shower every night before I sleep so that I feel fresh when I'm going to bed and I feel like I'm resetting, because I think it really grounds your nervous system to have a warm shower at night, at least for me. And in terms of like more concrete long-term help plans, I will reach out to like a student counselor, and I will also look into journal prompts that might help with this. Although I think maybe it would just be better to journal, like free journal, just write down whatever and have my journal with me at all times. I'm gonna get a small notebook tomorrow and I'm gonna write down anything that, like, every time I say something negative about myself, I'm gonna write down something that I think is positive about me. So I'm gonna do that. And third is, I think I need to be more consistent with taking my vitamins and all of those things, because I think they do impact how you feel on a daily basis. So definitely that. And the last one, and this comes under long-term goals, because I feel like it would make more sense to just think of it as an ongoing thing instead of like specifically for now, because breakfast, all those things change with like when you shift homes or your location, like your daily routine changes. But I want to get in like 15 minutes of movement every day, whether that's like going on a walk or whatever. So yes, that is the plan. November was such a haze. I could not tell you one day from the other. I was not happy. I was happy, but like, okay, here's how I'd put it. It was a good month. I did a lot of things. I liked some days. I had good days. I had a really nice time with my friends, and it was fun to learn. It was fun to study. I read a lot. That was really fun. But also, I don't want to label it as a negative month, but I was kind of down. I didn't want to put out a vlog that was all like, oh, November was great, when I wasn't great to myself in November. And I want to be honest about that, because I know I'm going to look back on this and I might still be struggling with some things, and I don't want to look back and be like, oh, I was so great back then, when that's not true. I was still struggling back then. So I'm just trying to be honest with myself, I guess.